Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Echoes of the Emblem. And I'm here with my co-host, Sheila. And
Hi.
our guest for today, Overlordthecross. Welcome in, everyone. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. Hope everyone here is doing great and everyone here.
Thank you. Welcome in, people who turn in early. Caro, Wolf, Darklight, Twitchy, and Maven J19. Thank you guys for stopping by early. I really appreciate it. For today we're talking about the 3DS era of Fire Emblem. Last episode, what was that? It was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
No, it's not. I also got sick. That's the worst part.
Oh,
So, it was pretty bad. I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
I'm getting like woozy. I'm like, if I don't do anything, I cannot work this week because I need the money. But happy to have you two on here. Let's start with Overlord. What have you been playing this week or the past few weeks? Let's just say that.
well,
Also introduce yourself as you're
Yes.
the guest.
Of course. Well, I'll introduce myself. I am Overlordthecross, a plushy dragon VTuber who plays pretty much most JRPGs. Like, you can go from Final Fantasy to Nier to Tales of course, Fire Emblem, and I play that and just talk. But this week I've been playing Inazuma Victory Road,
Let's go.
I've been doing a practice run of Fire Emblem Three Houses for a upcoming playthrough.
Nice. Sheila, what have you been up to these past couple of weeks since we last sat down together and talked about our favorite franchise?
I'm Chila, the local engaged defender. That is like the obligatory queer quota of the show. No, but seriously, I'm Chila. I have been playing a lot of Fire Emblem on my free time, but on stream I have been out because I had some real life issues. But I play mostly Fire Emblem GBA ROM hacks and Fire Emblem Faith Shadow Dragon remakes.
Wait, you're still not done with that?
No, because I have been sick. Like I haven't streamed in like
Sorry,
a week, and when I come back, what did I stream? Breath of Rain 2 because new DLC, you know.
Fair. I have been playing a lot of games these past couple of weeks. I feel like I said it last time. I said I was about to start Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Banger game, by the way. I finished that in a week. I'm not really proud of that.
Nah, it's fine.
I was sitting there now. I really enjoyed that game. I feel like that was probably my contender for Game of the Year, but it's been overturned.
When you're expecting a game for a long time, you tend to rush it. Like I get it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I have a confession to make. I think I finished Three Houses when I got it, like maybe in 3 days.
That's how many hours? That game is 40 hours to beat.
Yeah, that was 60 hours because I was messing around and I was taking my time. So imagine that, I was playing 20 hours a day.
Oh no!
It could be 4 days, maybe 4 or 5 days. But I finished it within a week. I remember that.
That's pretty alright. That's pretty good actually. Yeah. No, and I have now moved on to Kirby Air Riders that came out. What was it? Last week? Yeah, last Thursday. That game is really good, and I kinda underestimated the game. I mean, it's Sakurai. I knew it was a good game. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't expect myself to enjoy it that much because I wasn't the biggest fan of Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube. I feel like it was not hard to play, but I didn't know how to play it. Yeah.
To be honest, the only thing that I like about the original Air Ride is the CD trial mode.
Yeah, City Trial is amazing. And I also Overlord said, I've been playing the Game of the Year for my Game of the Year contender, Inazuma 11 Victory Road. That game is something else, man. They dedicated the hell out of that game, and I appreciate it so much. Over 5,000 players you can play as in this game. A story mode that takes 80 hours. Another story mode you go to the entire franchise. It's honestly been a blast. I'm very happy that I had the chance to play it. Because I didn't know this game would come out ever, to be honest. Because let's be honest over here.
It went through development hell.
Those delays were nasty. But yeah, let's move on to our main topic for this episode, and that is, of course, the 3DS the 3DS era of Fire Emblem. I'm like a new Fire Emblem fan. I'm pretty like new into the franchise. Okay, that's not true, like 5 years. Still, I did
It's
not.
pretty new. It's pretty new.
Yeah, okay,
to be
that's true.
fair.
Shut up. I did play all of them, so I'm very familiar with them. But I started out as Three Houses, a lot of people know. But I do think, honestly, this might actively be the most important era for Fire Emblem, because it's not only the era that saved the fucking franchise. They're also really,
franchise.
yeah, honestly, it did. Like, I love every game in there. I'm not a big fan of Fates. Like, I feel like Fates is like, it's still fun because it's Fire Emblem, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think those are good games, but we'll go into
Now
that
you
later.
understand, my dear list. Now you understand when I have that, it's just Fire Emblem tier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I do understand it actually. Yep. But I have all three of them in there.
I like all of the games, but
Yeah, no, I get
some-
that. Overlord, where did you start with the franchise? We haven't asked you that, by the way. Now that I think about it.
Surprisingly on theme, I actually started with Awakening. Awakening was my first Fire Emblem game.
Look at
It's
that!
Ooh.
Yeah. I actually watched a popular streamer who unfortunately no longer with us, Erica, who did a really good Awakening playthrough, and he got me into the franchise, and I've played ever since.
Alright, Peter, Erica, man. I mean,
Yeah.
That's cool. Like, I'm like the outcast here because I didn't start with neither Awakening nor Three Houses. I started with, but here's the thing: I started with GBA Fire Emblem, especially specifically Sacred Stones. But Awakening was already out when I was playing Sacred Stones.
So you were like there during the Awakening hype, at least.
Yeah, exactly. And I like the 3DS era is very, very special for me because I played almost all the games on release. When I say almost, it's because Fate was released in Japan first.
That's true, yeah.
Yep.
I, for example, played the hell out of the Fire Emblem Awakening demo when I got my first 3DS, and the first game that I ever bought for my 3DS was Fire Emblem Awakening. So this is also a special era for me. It's not my first Fire Emblem title, but it's my first Fire Emblem in the sense of it was released around the era that I started.
So let's just
it's
cut
very
into Awakening then. Like last time we're going through every game. Oh my god, I have to talk about Phase 3. The disappointment in my voice. It was so bad. Oh my god, that was so bad. I'm sorry. I didn't understand that.
To be fair, I think everyone has his face story, and like everyone has like their favorite route. So
we're gonna talk about that for sure.
Yeah.
And maybe we can also go in on like our like favorite games of the modern era, because like now we're talking about all of them combined because we already did the Switch era.
Yeah, Awakening is technically like the cut. I honestly make the cut with FE12, but as it was not released in outside of Japan, I understand cut it in Awakening.
And to be honest, I feel like FE12, yes, that game it has the merits. I know a lot of people love that game. But on the other hand, I'm like, it's still stuck. It's not the same stock as like classic Fire Emblem. Okay, not classic, but like, you know, GBA, GameCube, DS era.
No, but a lot of things of the modern era started on FE12. But yeah, that's a topic for another.
So Awakening. Let's talk about that. Who wants to start? Because I am not starting. I did less.
Let's Overlord start because it was his first Fire Emblem.
What's the best way I can introduce Awakening? Awakening is a fantastic get on point because it has that very slow start that builds up to a really grand story, and also it has pair up that realistically is too good in that game, but it allows people to jump in and getting into a series that, like let's say the GBA Fire Emblem games, they weren't hard, they were just, I say, a bit more difficult to get into. Awakening was the perfect, this is what Fire Emblem is, but if you want to get in here, it's the best place to get in. That's how I view Awakening.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I feel like overall, I think Awakening did a lot of important things, like introducing like the social aspect into it, which say whatever you want, Persona fans, I feel like Fire Emblem did it better.
This is what Fire Emblem is, but
I honestly think about Awakening between the nostalgia I have for the game, but also like I think it as the perfect blend. It's kind of like the Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate of Fire Emblem, because it combines so many things that the franchise did right in the past, but introduced new things to spice up that gameplay. Like you probably have seen me praise the pair-up system in Faith, but it was introduced in Awakening. Even though it's a little bit overturned, I really like the pair-up system. Like I really like the pair-up system. It makes it so
it's
for
very fun.
So many flexible strategies, build-up support. Like I don't mind. Like I have talked a little bit about support in the past, but I think that there are two games that did it really well, and that's Awakening and Faith, because it makes sense that these units build up support while being together. Like as much as I love GBA Fire Emblem, spending turn together, like support grinding is stupid in GBA Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So and in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, it's a little bit too fast, because you just need to deploy the same units in the map, but that's it. So the nice in between, I think, is Awakening and Faith.
I feel like overall.
And the other thing that I like about Awakening is the reclass system. Panda knows that I love reclassing. Like I that's why Engage is one of my favorite games. But the reclassing in Awakening combines like is the flexibility of the DS system, but with integrating like more into the gameplay. Like in the DS games, you can reclass like for free, while in Awakening they introduced the second seals, and I think that was a healthy solution that I'm happy that they carry on for most of the titles that have reclassing. It's a more healthy system.
Choices in in Awakening where you can choose like how you want to build that unit, and I had a lot of fun personally. But I'm like, I do like reclassing, but to be honest, I keep the standard classes. Like, you know, I'm not gonna change Edelgard into a mage, buddy. Like,
no, but the thing with Awakening reclass system is that it's really like you know what to expect. It's really simple. You reclass and you get skills in level 5, level 10, and level 10, level 15, level 5, and level or something like that.
It's like five levels.
Yeah, it's per level, so it makes sense in your brain. If you want, like for example, a specific skill from that class line, but you don't want the other, you just can pass on that skill. Like you can reclass again at level 10. It's really intuitive in my mind. As someone that came from Sacred Stone, that's another thing. As I came from Sacred Stones, the world map in Awakening was really familiar for me. I don't mind having a world map. I know some people don't like it. I know some people said that is incentivized grinding, but I don't think that's really true. Like random spawn, you can grind random spawns, but you eventually get tired of grinding.
Yeah,
even as a person that started grinding. So I don't think it's that true, but still the option is there.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And if you don't want the option, you just don't take it. Like there is no obligatory battle on the world map. Like you can retreat from all of them.
Yeah, true. So. And I think what Awakening did very well as well. Well, no, wait, I'll talk about this differently. Hold on, I'll talk about it differently. But to be honest, when Awakening came out, the game was the franchise was on its deathbed. Let's not lie here. Yeah. Nintendo told them like, "Hey, buddy, you gotta sell these 500K, otherwise you're fucked." And
Yeah.
they honestly, this might have actually been the best game to end Fire Emblem with as a franchise, because they put so much love into this game, like being like a same established world as Arcania. Do I say it correctly? Arcania,
Yeah.
Valentia.
Yeah.
They're like
Also, you have the spot pass feature
yeah,
that brings
yeah.
characters from all over the franchise.
and the
I found
DLC
that
as well.
so cool. Yeah,
So-
and the DLC too.
yeah.
Like every single lord and important character from
Is
the
there.
past got a new artwork, except for sadly Sigurd, because this is the weird thing. They choose Selif instead of Sigurd for
That's
FE4.
Crazy. I forgot about that. But I feel like let's talk about it. No, like I feel like the game did a lot of things importantly worked out. Like I feel like the theming around where they are, Yasil, if I'm correct in saying that, is amazingly themed. I really love the world of Awakening a lot. I think it's just a lot of memorable places. Yes, that is mainly because it's Arcania and Valentia, sure. But when I realized that Balm was Valentia, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that's cool. Like, you know, that's where my boy and my favorite character lived in. Like, you know, it was just amazing to think about.
And the connections are like not like people like to think that the connections are subtle, but they are connected to Gaiden in some ways. Like
Yeah.
for example, you have the swordsman. Like it's more apparent, of course, in Echoes because what is his name? His name is kind of like the Avatar. It's Corin or something like that.
Oh.
Grimlock?
No. This is not that.
Oh, the
Kamui?
Kamui, yeah.
That guy appears in Valentia, and all the flavor tests emphasize of him forming a country.
Mm-hmm.
He basically formed the country that is more samurai-like in Valentia, because he has like an Asian
Yeah,
kind
no, you're
of.
right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that actually. That's a good point.
Yeah, and of course, the conqueror Walmart being literally Alm's descendant.
Yeah, like he looks like what's his name? Alm's father.
Like Randolph. Randolph?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. For the longest time, I thought his name was Walmart.
Walmart. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He is a descendant of the goat Berkut. Let's just be honest. No, but I think overall, I think Awakening did so many important things, like introducing memorable characters. Like people know Fire Emblem when they see Lucina. They're like, "Oh, that's the guy, a girl from
Yeah.
Awakening." You see, they see Chrome. People love Chrome. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We love Chrome over here. We're Fire Emblem fans.
It's the reason why we have 3 characters from Awakening in fucking Smash
Yeah,
Bros.
of course
Yeah.
it is. It makes so much sense. It sucks.
and the assist trophy. There are 3 assist trophies. One is Lin, one is the Black Knight, and the other one is Tiki, but not Tiki from
Not from
Mystery.
FE1.
It's Tiki from Awakening.
Awakening.
Of course
Which
it
I
is.
think fine. It's fine because
Welcome in,
that's
Sam.
one of the most iconic Mana Kit designs in this franchise. If I'm gonna be honest, like when I think Mana Kits, of course I think about Tiki on the original games, but when I picture the dragon, I picture the dragon like Awakening because it's so iconic. Like a lot of people like Tiki, like Noe.
Yeah.
Like
Awakening
Tarja.
cat is so likable. Yeah, even I have a problem with Farja. I don't like Farja that
I
much.
don't think nobody likes Tarja besides the design.
But
Yeah.
I gotta admit, she is in a pretty iconic character. Like the design of the characters are top notch.
Yeah, no, there are.
And
There's also one
I
thing
was
we haven't.
thinking about my favorite characters from the franchise, and yeah, a lot of Awakening characters can go up there,
Yeah.
like
100%.
Libra, Owain, fucking
My
Chrome
God.
is one of my favorite lords.
I love Owain.
The Morgans are also cute.
Yeah, I like a lot
Uh,
of them. Olivia, I had a cat for me
Olivia,
actually.
Olivia,
yeah.
one of my favorite dancers too.
Let's talk about Robin real quick though.
Oh yeah.
There is one thing we did felt to neglect that Awakening does better than any other game. The child units. How do they do it so well the first time and then mess it up in the sequel? in the next game.
Wait, yeah, no, you're
I
right.
mean, the child units, they are not the first time, but I think it was the first time were in FE4, but
Yes.
because of FE4 story, you cannot use parents and child at the same time. Like, I will not spoil why if you haven't played FE4. You should play FE4. But yeah, the child mechanics is a really cool. Like, one of the best thing about FE4 is building up your child units, because those are the literally the units that you have to end the game with.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So the building of your child, making parents basically to make the optimal child soldier, not only is fun, but it also works really, really well with the Awakening story of time traveling to save a Doom. A Doom timeline. And it makes sense because all the childs are from the mothers that are they are literally like the most important people in the Awakening world, so it makes sense that their child will carry their legacy.
Yeah, no, you're right on that. I think overall, child units were the best here in the franchise. Mainly because Faith just used them. I'm like, we gotta do it again because it made it popular. Like,
but it doesn't make sense in the story. I honestly don't like. I like some of the child units in Faith. That's another topic, but
I didn't even use them.
Like, I like them in a vacuum, but not with the Faith story. I honestly think that is more interesting in
DLC?
one of the Faith DLC.
Yeah, I haven't played them yet actually.
But the most that I do child pairing when I play Faith is for specific items that I can get in some paralogs.
And that kind of sucks to think about. Like, you grind them support for child units and you don't even use them because
the thing is that I don't use them, not because I think they are bad. It's just it doesn't make sense, and also because
it doesn't make sense. It feels so
that's
forced.
something that I want to touch up in Fire Emblem Faith section, but the unit building in Faith is different from the Awakening one, so it's more satisfying to use Gen 1 units than child units, in my opinion.
I think if you speak about child units, I feel like a lot of them worked out very well. I think there were definitely some highlights in there. I think overall, I really like
Owain.
Yeah, Owain. Not always a funny guy.
Severa too.
Severa was great. I love Severa.
Yes.
Yeah. I love Severa.
We just talked about Indigo or something like that.
Indigo.
Yeah, like the Fate unit, the Fate unit.
Oh my god, one of my first time that I ever spent money in Fire Emblem Heroes was when Indigo's banner released.
That's insane.
Because I really wanted my boy. I just love Indigo.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think there's like a lot of things we can talk about and Awakening, and like I can sit here and talk about Awakening so much, but I have to start something what's really important to me. That final battle, though.
Oh my god, I love the music.
Chills. I beat it in 3 turns.
Oh god, nice.
Oh my heart, classic, by the way. That was my second playthrough.
It's not that. Yeah, the thing is, the final chapter is not that. Like, it's not in the sense of some of the. I think that's a topic maybe for an entire episode about final chapters. Like, sometimes Fire Emblem make final chapters really short because the most optimal way is just killing the boss. But sometimes they do like a whole gimmick and stuff. But what I want to say about the final chapter in Awakening is the build-up and all the like the shields
Oh
you
my
get
God.
from that chapter. That's one of the best final maps in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like you're in a
Yeah.
fucking dragon. Like you're not killing that dragon. You are in a fucking dragon.
You're
in,
killing
in its
yourself.
pack.
You're killing
Yeah.
yourself. You're killing your future self if you think about it. Let me kill myself. I believe.
You should kill yourself.
I purpose is to kill myself. Nah, but like that final boss team, I purpose carried that so much. That's like so memorable for me. I played it at like 2 a.m. I was like, oh my god, this music.
Something that Fire Emblem has like really well alongside all the franchise is music, but the songs in Awakening are just
It's something else.
immaculate.
Yes.
Yeah, they are immaculate.
Yeah, no,
They really went all out with Awakening,
Mm.
like visually, musically,
Yeah.
the animations, the fucking animated cutscenes.
Oh my god,
Oh
we
my
forgot
God.
about the cutscenes. We'll work on that
That's one.
again. Like it was a pretty high budget one, right? A high budget studio.
Let me see. Let me
Yeah.
see. I will search it up for you.
I remember seeing that cutscene where they show that they focus on like Lucina's eyes, and it was so detailed. I was like, what? This can be
Yeah.
happening on the 3DS. What have I been doing my whole life? Like, I don't know what it was, but then I realized that this was like probably one of my favorite Fire Emblems. Like, it's definitely in the top 3 for me.
Mhm.
I just think this game overall, I don't have like a lot of negative things to say besides like the power up can be very broken. Like very
They were
broken.
made by Madhouse. They were
Oh,
made
wow.
by Madhouse.
What else did they do?
They've done them.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yep, Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
They made in more recent years they made Freyren. So
That
yeah,
makes
we
so
can
much
see-
sense.
Yeah. that
Oh
makes so
my
much
God.
sense.
I know so many people got addicted to Faven, and now I got it. That's like, hey, Madhouse made Fire Emblem Awakening Cup. Go play that.
Really? Wait, no, but it doesn't show what. That doesn't really did that. No, am I getting fact checked?
Oh.
Wait, I'm curious. No. This can't be.
But overall, what was your favorite moment in the game?
My favorite moment was it would have to, this is gonna sound really like dark stuff, but the moment when I forget her name, Crom's sister, like our sister, dies, and the music plays on that chapter.
That chapter, oh my
Oh
god,
my
I love
God.
that chapter.
So good.
Yeah, Don't Speak Her Name is one of my favorite songs. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so fair. I don't even know what my favorite chapter actually is in the game. It's hard because like there's so many good ones. If I have to put like a gun to my head and I have to say like, what is your favorite Fire Emblem Awakening chapter? It actually might be that one chapter. I know the map kind of sucks, but I love like the story in there. Where like Crom's sister dies. What's her name again?
Emery.
Yes.
Emerine, yeah. When Emerine dies and you see this like that cutscene where Lissa just completely breaks the fuck down. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my, I was like, this is why I love Fire Emblem.
Okay, it was made by Studio Anima, I think. Anima Studios.
The students also do some other stuff.
Yeah. No, I got Reddited. A Redditor got the
How dare you
the
misinform
information wrong.
us?
Yeah, how dare you, Reddit?
How dare you, Reddit?
Yeah, but
But overall, I think we can go on and on about Awakening and say like how much of a good game it is. But I think this is the most important game and probably the most special game in there. If I have to recommend any Fire Emblem fan, newcomer to the franchise, I will say go play Three Houses. But I would say play Awakening first.
Yeah, I think that's more like Three Houses is good.
I love
it is good, but the problem is that it doesn't feel 100% like a Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
It's kind of like FE4 in a sense. Like I love FE4, but I wouldn't recommend FE4 as a newcomer for the series.
I
because
mean,
they are not gonna get hooked to the series. They're gonna get hooked to FE4. That's happened to me with Three Houses and a little bit with Shadows of Valentia, but still.
Oh my god, we're gonna talk about. Ooh,
Yeah,
y'all don't
we're
know.
gonna talk about
Y'all
shadows.
don't know. Y'all don't know what I'm gonna pop up real quick after we talk about shadows. And Valencia. Echoes of Valencia, sorry. Fuck! Happy Echoes, let's just say that.
Yeah, Echoes. Yes.
But, does anyone have anything to add up from our talk from Awakening? I think we covered up everything we need to, but I'm just
Yeah.
checking with you guys.
Yeah,
think so,
no.
yeah.
I think I covered everything that I. Oh wait. Before we move on, we need to talk about Robin. The implementation.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
something that.
Oh yes, my fault.
I put it in
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
Overlord bring this up, and I think that's a pretty good point that we need to talk about avatars in the series because that's something that didn't start with Awakening, but for most people it started with Awakening because FE12 wasn't released outside of Japan. But
And it's fucking Awakening.
yeah, so what do you think about Robin? In my personal opinion, it's my favorite avatar.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't like avatars.
To be honest, if you played Three Hopes, Chess is up there as well. Chess is so.
I don't think that the thing is, it's my favorite avatar because you can at least customizable. It's customizable.
Yeah, that's
While
true.
Chef, Violet, and Alir, for me, they are not avatars. They are just shit.
I mean,
Chef is good. Chef is a good character, but I don't need to name them.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
think
right on
they,
that.
they
Yeah.
and whenever I play either like when I play Awakening, no, I have when I play Free Houses, when I play Engage, when I play Free Hopes, I name the main character as the canonical name. I name it Violet. I name them Alir. I name them Chef.
Corin and Robin as well, actually.
With Corin, that's something that I want to talk about.
Ooh.
I just make a funny joke because
Corn,
I
dude.
don't take serious that guy.
Put the
Or
corn
I
in.
try to make
No.
Or I try to make a cute character. With
I don't know.
Robin, though, I flip-flop between because I really like the vanilla designs of both of them, especially like I really like female Robin. But
Oh my god.
the customization in Awakening is not that big, but also not that small. That you can make a cute character, you can make a tough-looking one, and I really like it. I really like Awakenings. Also, it helps that the tactician class that they came
Oh my
had
god.
some badass clothes.
Amazing
Like,
class.
Yeah.
I want to wear that thing.
I know. What about like the reclass though? That one was also really good.
Yeah,
The War Master or
a lot of
something?
classes that I like. Huh?
Was it War Master?
There's
Robin's reclass?
the worm,
What was it?
the Grandmaster.
Yeah,
Grandmaster, yeah.
Yeah, tactician
I
was
think it was
back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Keep it
I really like Robin, but this is the begin. No, this is the second coming of the devil because avatars in the series is something that I don't like.
I
And-
feel overall, people can say whatever they want about the avatars, and sure, I have my opinions on them. But I think Robin is like everybody just enjoys Robin because like they have like a really good arc in Awakening. They fit the story really well, and I think they just gave him a good character. Like the characteristics of like Robin is like really nice. Like I don't know, I just really enjoy it. It's like when they try with Alir, but they fail. So like,
or when they try with Corin, or when they try with Violet.
they didn't even try to buy them. Let's be honest, they didn't even care. They
Yeah,
had to
but
put it in.
Violet is just a blank wall, and they say like, "Oh, yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
that sucks.
yeah."
No,
Except when they create quote, because that's when I think most of the characters shine on the crit code, and that's the other thing that I wanted to say. That Awakening, this was when was introduced with Awakening, and it's often overlooked. The crit quotes.
oh,
fucking-
yeah. Pick a god and pray. Oh
Oh
god.
God, I'm afraid, yeah.
Yeah. Pick a
It's
god
so
and pray.
good.
Let's tip the scales.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I love them.
there's a lot of great quotes. I don't remember every single one of them,
No.
of course, like by heart, but that was introduced in Awakening, and I really, really enjoy them. Like they make the characters so, like there are
They
some
make them more
characters that I just
personalized.
like because of the crit quotes.
I
Like,
mean,
Yeah.
personally, I fell in love with Hilda just because of that crit goes. Like, hey, what's it, like, you're making me work.
you're making me work.
Yeah.
Don't sound like a character perfectly.
I see that I'm not a child.
I don't know why, but yeah, that's a good one you pick up there because like I love crit quotes in this franchise, but like Awakening did them so good.
It brings so much personality to the
Yeah,
characters.
no.
Yeah.
And that's something that we can agree that Awakening did favors for all the franchise because not
they
only
did.
did help like with characters in the games that are in, but when heroes, the devil, I know I talk about heroes.
Let's go,
shit.
heroes! I spent it
Yeah,
20 bucks in that game.
I like heroes, but one of the things that I always look up to, like whenever a new character is released in Heroes, I look up to its critical quote because it's shining on a character that sometimes doesn't even have a voice in the original game.
Oh, you're right.
Like
Yeah.
my boy Edgar from Fire Emblem 1. The only thing he does say is "Cállate," and nothing more.
Oh. But I think we gotta move on to one of someone's favorite game of all time.
Yeah.
I don't know how Overlord is thinking about them, but let's talk about Fire Emblem based Birthright.
Let's
let's just talk about Fates as a whole. I am joking. I don't even know how to talk positively about Birthright. I don't like Birthright at all. I'm just gonna go out of there.
There are some things that I like about Birthright. Let me see. Kagero?
Yeah.
Yep.
Big movie girl.
Kaden?
Yeah. No.
And Hannah.
Takumi's
I do like Hannah though. Yeah, I do like Hannah.
Yeah.
Hannah is so fucking funny.
I also like Hinoka. I know Oboro, yeah. Let's see. To be fair, yeah, let's talk about Fate and a little bit of context. This game was released in 2015 in Japan, but then it got really hit heavy by localization and came up
Let's not
as
forget
Fire Emblem
about
Fate.
the funny Smash reveal that everyone was very happy about.
Oh god.
Yeah. Smash route. I choose Smash.
The fourth option. It was there all along. Oh my god. Quick side tangent. I remember when I first started playing Fate on stream, and like I don't remember who it was. It was probably Trust. Now to think about, yeah, it was Trust. And like he was like, "Where's the fourth option? Where is time to join Smash?" I was like, "Fuck off." I was like, that is so.
I think either Trust or me made that joke. I think I made that joke.
You two made it. I think you two did it as well. You both did it, I think.
Yeah. No, it was probably me because I remember being on that stream because I was complaining that you were grinding Asura in chapter 5. Even though that's totally fair, that's something that a lot of people do, but I was like, are you gonna really spend like 30 or 50 turns on stream to grind Asura?
Yep, I sure did. No, that's what do I want to say again? I think overall, Fate is like a very hit or miss games for me. Mainly because I think 2 out of the 3 routes are pretty annoying or bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have like Revelations everyone hates, and I'm pretty alright with it. I fuck with Revelations. I do like it. Alright, play me in the comments right now. I know.
It's not a secret. I already share a lot of my tier list. I'm literally known in my forum as the tier list girl. Yeah, in my opinion, Fire Emblem Fate Conquest is my favorite Fire Emblem difficulty. Like,
That's the correct choice. Good job.
Oh, all right. So he made a correct choice. I see. I don't.
Yeah.
she.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, Fire Emblem Fate Conquest is honestly the game that I have the most fun replaying, like by a long shot, alongside my other favorite Fire Emblem game that is Shadow Dragon. But those two are for different reasons. I like Shadow Dragon because I can make like a lot of play styles in there, while Fire Emblem Fate Conquest is just a fun, well-balanced game. I actually bring, I bring in the notes. What difference have the free routes in terms of lunatic difficulty?
Oh yeah,
So-
we can talk about that. Give me a sec.
Bird right?
Wait. Overlord, what's
Yeah?
your favorite game out of the three?
Fuck.
Mine would be Conquest. I think the Conquest story personally hits the most, and it's the most fun to me because the problem with Birthright is like here's all like, especially for me it was Takumi just smack the game like in the half for me, and then with Revelations, what annoys me most is and there's nothing to do with the game's fault, but the fact that because I got Fates late, and by the time I got to Fates, I didn't have money to get Revelations, and now the eShop's down. So I like to replay games. You can't replay Revelations.
Can I just
Normally.
say?
Yeah.
Wait, no, you probably already know about it. There's a little funny app called H.
Yeah, but
There is
Yo,
also
H-Shop!
there is also a funny
Yar.
site called Reddit
Yeah.
Reddit Megathread.
Don't say it! I'm not gonna get my ass cancelled. Stop! God damn it, Chila.
Nintendo, you hear nothing.
Yeah, but
Nintendo, you're the heroes.
Yeah, we are here.
no. I don't condone piracy. I don't condone piracy.
Yeah, sure. No, yar.
The Latin American.
But
Yeah.
I think if I have to say, I didn't really understand the hype about Conquest's story. I think it was the weakest one, personally.
No, the story. The thing is so bad that it's fun. That's
That's what I had in Birthright, honestly. Yago was killing it in
Birthright
Birthright.
is just as boring because it's just like, oh, I want to redeem myself. Oh, I want to trade you.
And then it's
oh,
funny.
no,
Then you have funny Yago. I love Yago. Let me just say that.
No, I fucking hate Yago.
No! He's such a character. He's such like a dumbass character that it works.
Yeah.
Unlike.
I think it's like I wanted to say now that we got the story part out of the way because everyone has different opinions.
What about Revelation?
But I want Revelation story is just the Goldilocks, like the golden ending.
I
It's
do
just
like
like I don't know, like the story is not.
I don't know. I vibe with Revelation story.
I don't
a
know.
lot.
Like I don't really enjoy the story of Revelations, to be
it's-
honest.
I think it has good character moments. And some good story moments where like it hits like basically like
It
the
doesn't make
kid's
like
mom.
I don't know. It's just the problems overall with Faith, but it's still like you can take the same argument as Conquest that you can enjoy the story if you
Yeah,
make
I
fun
mean-
of it.
That's true. But like honestly,
I think that's probably like the thing with most of the routes.
Yeah.
That you can make fun of.
you can make a lot
But-
of fun about fates and you can get away with it on the internet.
Yeah, but let's talk about a little bit of why I like Conquest and why I like Faith in general. I think the Faith system, like both the class system, the weapons and stuff, is the most close we got to like a really like a strategy game, well thought up. Like, sadly, it was only meant to be in Conquest because in Birthright the problem is that they chose a free path of making difficulties. Like in Birthright,
Yeah.
they just put more enemies. That is like basically what they did on Fire Emblem 7, and
Yeah.
you know my opinion in Fire Emblem 7. So
Oh my God.
yeah, it's basically the same. Just swarm you with more enemies, low quality enemies, but you need to kill more. So that's why Birthright is infamously known because you can solo it with Ryoma, and it's mostly the most effective strategy because you don't have to focus on losing many units. You can just deploy Ryoma and he can handle like a lot of enemies.
I honestly did that so many times. Like, alright, I'm done with this. Let's just throw fucking Ryoma in here and we're good.
That's why it became boring. But I have seen a little bit of people trying to defend Bird, and I think they are right. Like if you play it a little bit more like Conquest and try to build a team around, maybe you can do a little bit of more diverse teams and not be forced to low deploy. But at the same time, it's still the same problem. You're just facing swarms and swarms of enemies that are weak.
I think
that's not fun.
No, you're right. I think it's more
just
like
a lot of playtime spent skipping the turns.
I think overall, why people might prefer fighting gameplay is also if you come also like a casual fan or like a modern Prime player like me, you're just very familiar with Awakening. That if you think about it, and it plays a lot like Awakening. So it kind of makes sense.
It was meant. It was meant to be playing more like Awakening.
And that's kind of like it makes sense that they did like, oh yeah, this game plays like the classic games. This game plays like Awakening, and then you have Revelations, who is like for a lot of people fuck fest. But man, that game is the best one of the three because I did not get burnout on that game. And that's that's a big astonishment.
The problem with Revelation, speaking of difficulty. Conquest difficulty balances out, and you can start noticing in like at hard. Like that's why many people that like me that defend Conquest say, boot up Fire Emblem Fates, go to hard, play Chapter 10 in hard, and you're gonna get it. You're gonna get fucked, but you're gonna get it because how they. The chapter 10 is where Camila shows up, like in the port. That's probably the best
fucking map.
That's the best Fire Emblem map that has ever been designed, and I'm standing in this point. Like you cannot weigh me away of that throne.
I mean,
that's the best Fire Emblem. Like that's how you develop an strategic map. How does Conquest does it compared to Birthright is instead of giving enemies inflated stats or instead of giving more enemies, they give the enemies skills. But they don't give random skills like they did in Lunatic Plus in Awakening. That's something that I didn't touch up because I didn't want to be negative.
No, look at you being biased.
No, because Awakening, Lunatic Awakening is just stupid, and many people realize that. But Conquest gave the enemies skills that make sense for the enemies to have, like movement skills, like launch, so you get so they can trap you. They gave staff users some infinite staff, so you have to deal with the staff user instead of letting them do their things. There are some enemies with rallies that you can capture. That's why I also like
the capture mechanic.
Conquest, because the capture mechanic works really well in Conquest when you're not only fighting enemies that can be captured, like most of the chapters have enemies that can be captured in Conquest compared to Birthright and Revelations especially. Revelations has the worst capturability because most of the time you're fighting invisible enemies that cannot be captured. While Conquest, you're fighting Oshido, so you can capture anyone in Oshido, basically, except the wolves.
I think
so.
You
have enemies with skills.
Oh, sorry.
You have enemies with skills, good skills. You can use that skills on your team if you plan around it, or you can make your units play around your skills. Like I don't know, like there you can do some. I remember doing a build for Mosu, I think, that takes advantage of she getting low health by staffers. I think that I think was a life and death build with Vantage. Like you can do a lot in Conquest and Fate system.
No, you're right.
And then Revelations, the problem is that they did the other route of difficulty that I don't like. That is inflated stats.
To be honest, I
That's
think
basically
why people don't like Revelations is mainly because of that. But
Yeah,
then again,
yeah.
if you look at it in my standpoint, I binged all 3 games in like a span of a month.
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
burnt out on fucking Fate's gameplay that like when I started playing Revelations, and I expected it to be bad. I had the lowest of lowest expectations, and I saw that one gimmick map with the eye with the snow, and I was like, huh, this has to make me think differently how I approach this stuff. That's cool. And then I just got into it.
It's funny that it clicked with you with Revelations because like my problem with Revelations is mostly that I'm speaking from a hard difficulty player. It's the same as Madden in Free Houses. It's just inflated stats, which it makes you. It's like the difficulty is all centered in the early game. Like the early game is fucking awful because the enemies can one shot like everyone except Corin. So you are playing around Corin until you get rid of that threshold and you get more capable units like Camilla, or you get Camilla, you get Ryoma, you get Sander, and then you can start like playing around Revelations with the Fate system. But that's in Lunatic and hard. Like I understand from a casual perspective that Revelation can be fun, and honestly, like I don't hate as much of the like I am not like the biggest hater of Revelation gimmicks.
You
like,
were though.
I think they were like there were some cute ideas, and there are some maps that I appreciate, but there are some maps that they took they took from the other routes and made them worse.
Yeah,
like
that's true. The
speaking back of chapter fucking 10, like chapter fucking 10 in Conquest is my favorite map in Fire Emblem. The Revelation version of that map fucking sucks.
I don't even remember that one. That's like my whole Fire Emblem Fates thing. It's very forgettable. I think that game is very forgettable. So like, a lot of stuff is like popping back into my head. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I can't remember those maps. I can't remember like stuff like that. The only thing I really remember is I hated Corin, loved Yago because Yago's the goat. Because you can fight me on that.
Yes, I will fight you because
Garrett was the most wasted potential of a character I've ever seen in a Fire Emblem game.
What do you mean? He was just a mind controlled elder guy, like every single Fire Emblem guy, bad guy.
Yeah, that's the problem.
just a guy controlled by a dragon. That's Hyacinth. That's the uncle of Edelgar. That's which one? That's Nurgle too. So there is a lot of bad guys that are just bad people, like that are people controlled by a bad dragon.
You wait. I want to go into this fight real quick. What do you mean you call Edelgar evil?
No, not Edelgar. Oh! Like the uncle. The uncle.
I heard Edelgar. Like, wait, what?
No.
Sorry.
Edelgar. That's why Free Houses is interesting, because most of the villains like have like their motives, but they also commit war crimes. I'm talking more about the comically evil villains of the franchise.
Speaking of comical evil, what about that little gremlin guy from the Saga one?
What?
You know which one I mean? That guy that Gavin killed in fucking Birthright.
The spy.
yeah.
Yeah.
He in Conquest,
Yeah.
doesn't do much. Like in Conquest, he's just like,
He's
hey,
like-
you know what? It's funny. It's funny because now that's something that I have thought about because why I make fun of the story of Conquest, but I enjoy it because it's funny. Like he's probably the most competent
Mate.
evil guy
Yeah.
in the army because in
Yes.
Conquest he got the Hoshidan royal family trap because he dressed up as a neutral guy
Yeah.
and just like the Nor family are like, well, war is over. No, that's so unhonorable to us to just kill them as prisoners. We need to kill
Oh.
them in battle.
that was like so fucking hilarious. I was like, what do you mean that's unhonorable? Just kill them. Like I would have not cared. Let the base die. You know?
Yeah, that's Nor in a nutshell.
I
But,
don't
but
know.
still, I think it's funny because yeah.
Why would everyone pick
because,
Nor, though?
Conquest is just Corin the pacifist.
I don't
Corin
Yeah.
the pacifist.
Oh my god. Are we gonna talk
Corin
about
trying.
the
Corin?
pacifist are good.
Are we gonna talk about Corin? I really don't want to talk about Corin.
Oh.
But Panda, Corin has a sword that immediately gives.
It's the
gives him
fire
the
emblem!
list.
Get out of the
Oh.
bullshit! I got mad. I almost put my 2 years across the screen when I saw that. Look at that, so bad. I got mad at that. I was like, no. It's like the whole Alir emblem thing.
Oh.
Agree, let her go. She died so many times. No, we're not talking. CK, we're not talking about fucking Alir right now. I was about to though.
Yeah, but
It's like
the
when
problem-
Alir became an emblem. I was like, no.
no, but, yeah, she became an emblem, but at least it's like it's not like a moral decision. Like that's why I
How
talk
you
about
doing,
it.
darling?
Like
Sorry.
like Alir at least she can be stupid. She can be a little naive. She can be also amnesiac, but she's not like Corin. Like she doesn't have a sword to justify every single action, so she acts more like a normal person in most of the case. Like I already told you this, but when they get to Elusia and they got into a city that was full of the
Wait.
corrupted, and
I
they
thought
were
talking
like,
about faith. Sorry, I started the whole conversation again, didn't I?
yeah, there is nothing we can do. We should move on, and that's the normal reaction. While Corin is like, no, I cannot let this happen. I will not interfere because I have this. Not because.
No.
That's the thing.
Oh my god.
Corin acts stupid, but is more stupid the people around him.
Yeah.
Because every single decision that Corin makes is gonna be responded either by he's our family
Oh my
or he has the sword that is meant to bring peace to the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CK kind of made the storm, just made like a TLDR in like one comment. Guys, it's just with the power of friendship. That's what all fate's about. The power of friendship, family. We can beat everyone with the power of friendship, family. We're not gonna kill anyone. Everyone's a friend. Get out, man. I can't stand Corin. She's not as bad as Alir though. I don't like Alir.
I think Corin is worse. Yeah, Corin is worse than Alir.
Yeah.
And I think as an avatar,
Corin sucks.
is the lowest point. That's the
Yeah,
lowest point.
They should have stopped
Like-
with Corin.
Yeah, like
They kinda did.
like Robin is pretty unharmful.
Robin
Chris
is
from
good.
FE12 is a dick sucker of Mart. And
I mean, let's be honest.
Violet
we
is
would
a
all
blank
suck with
wall.
Snake.
and Alir is just a naive dragon.
Yeah.
What is Corin? Corin is
What
a
is
fucking
Corin?
stupid. Fucking stupid.
A mistake. That's what Corin is.
Oh no!
They are a fucking stupid bitch that they
Yeah.
can make any decision, but because they have a fucking sword, everyone has to love them and respect their decision. That's not
Oh my
how,
god.
that's not how moral decision works.
Can we also talk about everyone sucks Corin's dick in this game? Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
Sister! Lord Corin!
Lord Corin.
Fuck!
Oh, I can't...
Lord Corin, let me sniff your nips! My god!
Yeah.
I fucking hate this
At
so
least,
much!
yeah, and bringing back Alir. At least Alir is a fucking divine dragon.
Nah,
Like,
that's
it's
even-
supposed
no,
to be
it's still
like the
bad.
religion. No, but at least in some cases, it's the religion of the
Yeah,
thing. It's kind
that's
of like fucking
the-
realistic.
I mean,
Yeah,
But
they're deified.
in the case of Corin is just a fucking dude.
oh my god! Corin is nothing! He's not
And
He's
it's
Nor-
just a dude was kidnapped as a
Yeah.
child.
He's not a Norian, or he's like... Is she like, they're not
Like,
Norian or Hoshidan. They're nothing compared to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you cannot make the argument that Corin is like the Vala's king because nobody fucking knows about
No, yeah.
Vala.
That's true, because the
Nobody
curse!
knows about Vala.
Oh,
That
if you
curse is
look
so
at
bad
the
as
scene-
well.
Oh,
Yeah, Vala is the most fucking stupid thing that.
Talk about a plot point, though. Divine Dragon Panda, if you know... Shut. No, we're not doing this again. No. I'm not gonna go crazy again on the podcast. Not right now.
Pepsi-chan is better. That's the conclusion.
To be honest, I think this is like... I really wanted to like fucking... what do I want to say? I really wanted to like Fates. I tried. I tried my darn hardest. But I think this game had a lot of stuff that they did right. Gameplay wise, world building wise, phenomenal. But on the other hand, this is like the game where the houses could walk, so Fates crawl. Now, wait, let me say it differently. Fates decided to lay in bed in the morning. They didn't care. They didn't care. I'm sorry. Like, there's so many things I want to talk about Fates another time because, like, yeah, why not? But like, I really can't stand Fates in the way of like, this is like probably one of my least favorite games in the franchise, besides Engage. Should we talk about a banger game now? Should we talk about a good game?
Yeah, we can talk about Echo.
Hold on. People who are listening to this podcast, Spotify, they don't know what I'm about to pull up here. I may spend a bit of money on this, but this kind of proves my dedication to Echoes. I got the special edition, bitches.
no.
Oh no.
It's beautiful,
That's something
by the
that
way.
I wanted, but I prioritize getting the game instead of waiting for more because I didn't have the money for the special edition.
To be honest, I bought it off like fucking eBay.
Yeah, no, but yeah, Echoes of Valencia, Echo Shadows of Valencia.
No, wait. Let me do this honest. This game is my second favorite game of all time. No, wait, sorry, my second favorite Fire Emblem game of all time. I meant to say that. This game does so many things so right. Character writing, map design was kind of meh, but gameplay wise, it was a lot of fun as well. I feel like this is like how they should make a remake. Adding on stuff that was good, but just make it more better and like adding stuff that makes sense, like to make it more replayable for people. This game is just a fucking masterpiece in my opinion. I love Celica. I fucking adore Celica, that's what I mean. I really like Alm as well. Alm is my boy and I've always be like an Alm defender. This game, when it hits me hard. I have the urge to replay this game already. And I played this year.
What do you think? Oh Lord, what do you think about that fanatism?
Echoes is a really good, like, if you want how to remake a game that wasn't, like, because Fire Emblem at this point of thing is, not to say a well-known, but was a known franchise, but only really known for one part of it, and that's how you bring a game that not many people knew about and bring it back to the forefront and get new people to play it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know it to be honest, but that final map about how everyone has a small little dialogue when you click on them when you're going to fight Duma, that bit of characteristic I love.
I love that final map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that final
let,
map was
let's
so
freak
good.
out the positivity out of the window. No,
Oh.
mentira. No, don't worry, don't worry. No, contrary to popular belief, I do like Echoes, even though I'm a more of a gameplay girl. I always said that. I had to make this clear. Gaiden, even though I am more of a boomer than Panda, so I can
Oh
handle
my
NES
god,
games.
not this again.
I don't really like that much of Gaiden, and Gaiden was one of the first Fire Emblem games that I played because, fun fact, there exists a Spanish translation of Gaiden for a while, and I played on Spanish because I was like 15 and I was not that confident on my English yet. But when Echoes was announced, that's
Ooh.
probably one of my, like, legit one of the happiest days of my life. Like, I'm not joking. Like, when Echoes was announced, I remember exactly, like, I was at the back of the car watching the direct, and I was
Oh
like,
my god.
no way they are remaking Gaiden, because Gaiden is a game that I didn't like to play, but I did like, I have appreciation. As I said, my one of my favorite games is Fire Emblem Sacred Stone. It was my first game. Fire Emblem Sacred Stones is basically Gaiden 2.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense. I
getting
get
a
that.
remake of Gaiden was amazing. And when
Honestly,
I played it, it was amazing too. Like,
yeah.
they didn't change the maps, and I thought that that was gonna distract me, but what they introduced to Echoes made it so much enjoyable to me.
The
And
combat arms, for
I have to comment.
example.
That's why I was rage baiting. Echoes is one of my favorite Fire Emblem too.
I
Even
love
though
this game.
I am more of a gameplay, like hard difficulties. Oh my god, I love Lunatic, I love maddening, but
You cannot play
no.
this game in maddening. I can't. No, that. How is that game on maddening though? I'm curious because that game kind of kicked my ass on normal. Not gonna lie.
What
Echoes.
no,
Yeah, 'cause,
Echoes in hard is honestly one of the easiest
Wait, what?
Fire Emblem high difficulties, but at the same time, it's not that boring. Like,
No,
because you have so many tools, so many tools compared to original Gaiden, while still keeping the same Gaiden mechanics of only like promoting in like the promotion system of
Also, hi
growth
Sinfield. Welcome in,
doesn't
buddy.
matter.
you.
Growth doesn't matter because you're gonna get your stats into the base class line, and makes you think more of using your units as a specific dealers with something. Like, if you want to make everyone a mercenary, you can with the DLC, of course, but because the promotion system is so limited, except for the mercenary line, you basically have the right tool for every single job.
Yeah, no.
And because you have two separate armies that is force deployed for most of the game, you get to know how every single unit feels. Even the guys that don't stand up, like Lucier or Baldar,
Oh my god, poor
Balbar,
Baldar.
but they work because you can deploy them at no cost. You are playing with all your units all the time, and I think that's amazing.
I think
Basically what also drives me towards FE4. Like, I hate deployment limit. Like, if I want to use all my units, and I think that's something that Echoes does really, really well. And I love the presentation. What can I say? It's one of the most used.
Such a
It's
beautiful
probably
game.
Yeah, it's probably, in my opinion, it's the most beautiful Fire Emblem, and also one of the most beautiful games in the 3DS.
Yeah, no,
And
I
the
get
music.
that. Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
no.
fucking
Oh
god,
my.
the music.
Arcadians
Gaiden was
what was it called? Arcadians or something that find the credit song. Oh my fucking adore that song.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gaiden
Heritage
was
of
already
Arcadia.
a good
That's what it
game.
was.
Yeah.
A good game in NES standards, and a lot of songs of Gaiden have been used alongside the series. Like the battle theme has been the Coliseum theme for a while.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And also Divine's Mila Protection has appeared in Smash Bros. But
Love that song.
this remake makes sure to put all the Gaiden music in the map. Like,
yeah, no.
all is good. All is fucking good.
I think overall, what Echoes did its best, in my opinion, is the story. I think this is the strongest story I've played in Fire Emblem so far. And there's only one reason. That's this, because Alma and Celica are just amazingly written characters. Yes, are there dumb moments? For sure. Like Celica Chapter 2, end of Chapter 2 Celica, kind of weird. I still defend her, but like, I know people don't. But
in my opinion, the original Gaiden was already a strong story, even though it was an NES game. But they did a lot right. Like, and also,
oh my God,
I think I talk about it. Yeah. The additions of the remake. The addition of the remake really helped.
Yeah, no, you're
especially
right.
Berkut. Berkut is one of my favorite villains in the whole Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame you on
that. Only behind. I don't know if I should say it because it's a spoiler, but only behind FE3 Books 2 villain. That's my take at least.
I think what they added on Guidance Story with Echoes made the game more fleshed out. They didn't really put like a Persona game like, oh hey, look at that new waifu time. No, they kind of just added like strong written characters in there. Okay, yeah, Kasumi was a strong written character as well, for sure.
They added a good villain and another husbando and an annoying girl, but yeah, I don't like Faye, but at the same time, it doesn't offend me as much as other inclusions.
No, that's true. If we talk about characters as well, besides Alm and Celica, there is like one goat I have to talk about, and that is May. Oh my God, she is amazing.
Yeah.
She puts that stupid Hilda energy, but on crack.
Yeah, we love it.
That's another Hilda for you.
And
I like a lot. I like a lot of characters in Echoes. I can name them out of my mind. I like Mathilda.
Oh, wait.
I like Claire. I like Gray. I like Leaf.
Oh, Claire's fun.
I like Delphia. I like I like Saber.
I like the Pegasus girls.
I like my boy Leon.
Oh, Leon, the goat! I had some versions for him.
Foresight, a foresight to be reckoned with.
Alright, you guys can keep going on. I just have to go quick to the bathroom, so I'll be back in 2 minutes. You guys go gush about Echoes.
Do you want to say anything more, Overlord? I have been gushing a little bit too much, so.
No, nothing about gushing. I just wish we get more remakes like Echoes, because I feel like the earlier parts in the series don't get talked about too much. Because yeah.
I have been like in the flip flop between like, now that we're speaking about Echoes, it's a good time about speaking about remakes, and everyone obviously is talking about the possibility of a Fire Emblem 4 remake. And I think that would be, it's like a monkey paw situation for me. Like I really love FE4, but I just I'm scared because FE4 story involves some heavy topics, like possession, child hunting, incest, brainwashing, like a lot. So I am scared for how much they censor, but at the same time, as I think to Panda one time, like I do trust a little bit more in intelligence system that other companies while doing remakes. Like for example, the Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door remakes was not really censored. Instead, it got like fixed by the remake because the sexuality and the gender of some characters was censored on the original version in the GameCube that was released here in the West, but in the remake they stayed faithful to the Japanese script. So it's like a something that I really want, but at the same time doesn't. But in my case, what would be my personal most wanted remake is what I'm gonna be honest. It will probably be GBA Fire Emblem, either Fire Emblem 8 or Fire Emblem 6.
Thank you,
Because
CK.
I think GBA Fire Emblem, like Fire Emblem 6 would be a fun remake to do an Echoes version because you can include things from FE7 and maybe make FE7 more sense.
I feel like
But also
FE6
because
and 7 will be a combo pack if they ever re-release the
no,
game or like
I
do a
don't think
remake.
a combo pack. Like I'm strongly against an idea of a combo pack remake unless it's FE free, like you do book 1 and book 2 at the same time.
I think,
But FE6 and FE7 are different games, and I don't want them to combine it. And especially FE4 and FE5. Like I think combining FE4 and FE5 would be a terrible idea. Like they should. Like those because FE4 plays like a lot more differently than FE5. FE5 plays close to GBA Fire Emblem, while FE4 is Horsey Emblem.
Usamusume Emblem.
Yeah, but FE in my opinion, like the Echoes brand of Fire Emblem could be could benefit a lot of.
It would be amazing
more of the niche stories of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And in my wish list it would be FE8, and not because I think FE8 has aged poorly. It's just I love FE8 and I want more.
I saw biasness over here.
Yeah, no, that's totally biased, and it's bias that I will take. I love.
Don't worry, I want a second remake of Gaiden as well. I want a second remake. Put it on Switch, please. Oh my god. No, okay, I kind of do want to touch about that. Now that I think about it, I was thinking about it real quick. It kind of does suck, and also doesn't. But like, for me, it kind of does suck that the Echoes didn't came out on the Switch. Because like this game came out like
it makes sense
during the Switch era.
At the same time, it does make sense in a way because it was developed as a last at least it didn't came out in 2019. Like I don't know, fucking Mario and Luigi. Both are Inside Story.
I forgot about that game.
The most useless remake ever conceived. Because it's a remake of a game that you can already play in the same console.
I mean,
yeah,
true, yeah. I think,
and it was not a game like I don't know, Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey that is more of an expansion. No, this is a fucking remake, and the only addition is an extra mode. It's pointless.
I think overall, it's kind of, I don't know. I think Echoes and Three Houses, by the way, would have benefited on launching on the Switch, mainly because like, come on, higher visuals, cleaner art style maybe, but like the game doesn't need it, of course. That's one thing though. I don't think the game needs it, but oh my god, it would have been nice. Like I'm coping, I know, but still.
Cope.
Yeah, copenism is real, right? Every Fire Emblem fan loves to do that. Talking about you, F4.
I mean, to be honest, as much as I want an FE4 remake, I also happy that that it's not an FE4 remake. I do enjoy new games compared to remakes. Like, hell, I'm the biggest Persona 4 fan, but I'm not that interested in Persona 4 revival right now. Even though I will play it, and no, but the thing is, I kind of want Persona 6 more.
That's the thing I have like with like the FE4 remake thing. I was like, I want it for sure, but on the other hand, I'm like, I don't need it because like I want a new game. I wanted Fire Emblem to move on a bit, and this is the perfect time.
But at the same time, an FE4 remake could be good for people like you or many Western fans that haven't played FE4. Mm-hmm. Because I know FE4 is a difficult game to get into because it's Japanese only, so you need to do a little bit of research of how to translate it.
I saw that.
And also because it the earlier games that has a lot of mechanics that are not present in current Fire Emblem. But it also has a lot of mechanics that are present too, or that have parallels.
Mhm.
Like I said, child units. There is also infinite repairability, like in Free Houses. The crest
Hey.
system is basically the Holy Blood system from FE4. So yeah, there is a lot that is similar. That's why a lot of people advocated for an FE4 remake before
Yeah, no, that's
Engage.
true.
Because like for Free Houses fans, it will be a nice way to get into like another crest-like system.
Yeah, no, that's true actually. Yeah.
But this time with child inheriting, so I don't know. It would be nice, but at the same time, it was coping.
It
And
is. It kind of is.
everybody that was not coping, like already knew that FE4 remake was a little more hard than, because it's a difficult game to bring back without raising any eyebrows. There is a lot of fucked up things in that game.
And I think that's why it's not gonna happen personally. But I think if we go back to Echoes a little bit more, I think this is it kind of sucks that we never got another Echoes game. Mainly because like I'm so impressed by Shadows of Valentia. It's just like they knew how to respect a game like Gaiden and make it like a really good game out of it. And like it kind of was swept under the rug. It kind of was like it didn't really catch on fire like Awakening did and Fates, and that sucks because like.
But it didn't so poorly that compared to let's be honest, like compared to FE11, Mart fucking remake, like Fire Emblem Mart, everyone knows Mart. And even though I love FE11, FE11 sold like ass. And a little bit it's gonna be for the style they were.
How much was it again? 200 or something? 200,000?
Yeah, something like that. It was not high. Let me. I don't know if no this page doesn't have sales. Let me go to Wikipedia again. But
Mark from Smash,
yeah,
shut up, chat. Shut up, CK. I know what you're trying to do here.
Like this is the best Fire Emblem remake that they ever made, and they got more than even.
I'm so far just really. I don't even know what to add on. I can talk about Echoes, but we will sit here for 2 hours. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna suffer you guys like that. I'm gonna suffer myself because I have to wake up in like what is it, 10 hours?
Oh lord.
But overall, I think this game, it's just a very special game for me. When I got back into Three Houses, I got addicted as fuck about back into that.
Okay.
And I started to play Echoes. I was like, this clicks for me so well.
By the way, I got the number. It's 1 million units compared to the most successful Fire Emblem remake from before. That was 700 units. So not 700, 700. What? 700,000. Like before that, FE3 got the title. But for example, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon only sold 500,000 in the DS. So it's all really well, Shadows of Valentia compared to.
Yeah, no, it did. So like I wouldn't say like it's like an unknown game. Definitely not. I do think this game.
Of course, it didn't sell like Faith and Awakening, but it did pretty well.
It's just kind of stuff that people don't talk about it a lot right now on the internet than other people. Like they talk about Fate or Awakening.
To be honest, that's probably because of two reasons. Because there is no many, like that's the only fault that I find with Echoes, that it doesn't have the replayability that most of any other Fire Emblem has.
Oh, like, no, you're right.
Not speaking. Like I'm not even speaking about modern Fire Emblem with the reclass and all the crazy system that you can do. But even in Fire Emblem Classic era, you don't have much replayability with Echoes because one, the map design, of course, is the NES Fire Emblem design.
big.
What's
and
that
it's
one
not the good
chapter?
one.
What's
It's
that
not
one
the good
fucking
one because
chapter? If you know, you know.
FE1 at least has good maps, but if FE2 didn't have any good maps aside from the final map.
What is that
And
one map? You guys know which one I mean. There's that fortress. It's like Seneca chapter
Oh,
3.
the swamp,
No, it's before the swamp. It's like where.
the cemetery. No, the sand castle.
No. That was also egregious. It's a very. Oh my god! Wait, I don't remember. Wait, let me check. It's like that one map in Seneca. Maybe it was chapter. It should be like. Oh my god! Why do I not remember? Hold
Yeah,
on.
the other thing that doesn't change at all is the way you play Echoes, because as I said, even though I like that you can use pretty much every single unit.
Oh, I found it! I found it!
What map?
Seneca chapter 4. Duma's Gate. Fuck that map!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, fuck that map.
The
That
small
map's not
map
it.
as well, but I don't think of this one.
Basically, Echoes, aside from choosing which class your villagers want to go with and playing some DLC to get more of that, you don't really have much difference between playthroughs, as you don't have the growth system, because there is growth, but whenever you promote, you go to level bases, so like to the base class bases. So
yeah,
it's not like your unit feels any different between one playthrough and another.
No, you're right.
And the other thing that Echoes doesn't have for replayability is like it doesn't have branching paths. It's always the same story, even though it has two paths. So that's the problem with Echoes replayability. It's a good game, but it's a game that you only play once and love it. Exactly.
It's a one and done game for sure. You're right.
Exactly. Like the only things that I may that may help Echoes is maybe doing a challenge run, but even that is not that really feasible for ecosystems. Like Iron Man in Echoes is kind of a pain. It's playing really carefully with a lot of bullshit RNG. Like it's probably one of the least Iron Man friendly games on the franchise, aside from FE10.
It is, yeah. I do think right now that I think we talked about everything we wanted to say about, if I'm correct.
Yeah, we talk about. I mean, if you want to talk about Warriors again, it's technically a 3DS game.
I haven't even. I'm surprised I game runs on the system. That's the only thing I want to say.
Yeah, no, it runs.
It runs and it runs bad.
It runs not well. It just runs.
How many FPS? It was like 15, 10.
Yes.
10 FPS, something like that.
I know for a fact I can buy that game new for my local game store for $5. I don't know why, but I can.
You can hear 3DS like help. As you like do a super, you hear 3DS like help me.
Because officially the other Fire Emblem games that have released in the 3DS, I think FE1 probably released on the Virtual Console. Yeah, it did on 2012. And also Gaiden too, and and the 3DS games. When the new 3DS came out, it also released FE4 and Mystery of the Emblem, of course, not Thracia. And you can play the Sacred Stones if you got like one of the earlier 3DS, but that's about it.
No, but
so it's not a really Fire Emblem machine unless you mod it, because that's something that sorry Nintendo Chan, but we need to talk that you can play basically every single Fire Emblem up to that point, except for Fire Emblem 9 and 10.
You're right. You're right. You're definitely right.
That's something amazing that the 3DS can do.
It's
kind of like Pokemon.
True. I think, well, overall, I think what the 3DS era of Fire Emblem did was very well was make a niche franchise like it was pretty much mainstream. It's arguably the 10th most important franchise to Nintendo if you think about it. And you couldn't say that like 20 years ago.
You know,
As much fun hate that this, but Fire Emblem Souls sales
because
are
Smash.
pretty good compared
like
to
that, yeah.
even other franchises that people consider important, like Metroid, for example.
Oh my god!
And even though
That's
I love Metroid, I fucking love Metroid. Metroid is one of my favorite games ever. But yeah, it is at the same level. And
yeah.
hell, if we're considering Fire Emblem Heroes give more money to Nintendo than every single other mobile game aside from Pokemon Go. Like, it make more money than Mario Kart Tour. Take that, Mario.
Fuck you, Mario.
Take that, plumber.
Fuck you,
Plumber.
plumber.
You, Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah,
You, Mario Kart
fuck.
Tour. Get fucked, Super Mario Bros. Run.
That game was fun though, I'm not gonna lie. But I think overall this is a very strong point in the franchise. I think it might actively be the most important part of the franchise where the franchise rose up from the niche.
Yeah.
Think about
Anime gamers.
3DS Fire Emblem existed and walk, so Panda can be the Fire Emblem Free Houses YouTuber that he is now.
Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you're right. No, I to be honest, yeah, I don't know what I need to say because like it's so obvious why people love this era, and I just completely agree on it. I don't have like a bad take here. Yeah, besides Revelations being the better Fates games.
Bad take. It's just an unpopular take. It's not a bad one. It's unpopular.
I know. I mean, I got hate on that. Don't worry, I got hate on that.
yeah, don't worry. That's an opinion. Yeah, your bad take is saying that Yago is a good character.
Yago is so funny. I think that takes the birthright one. I'm not gonna lie. I got so bored of that game until Yago showed up. Like, oh, the goat is back. I was like, Yago. Chat got hyped when they saw Yago. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. They didn't do that for fucking Ryoma or like whoever the fuck.
No, but Ryoma sucks. Ryoma sucks.
You're right.
That's my hot take, though. Don't steal that from me. My hot take is that I hate Ryoma, and Ryoma is overrated.
But I wanna thank both. No, wait, I'm gonna do this differently. Overlord, where can everyone find you?
So, if you look on Twitch, you type Overlordthecross, you'll find me streaming at least 5 days a week. And if you want to look on YouTube under Overlord the VODs, you can find any VODs I post there, including all my Fire Emblem playthroughs.
Chilla, where can they find you?
Yeah, same as always. I'm Chilla MS in Twitch, and I stream mostly at 4 p.m. UTC-3, a lot of games. Currently, we are playing Paper Mario 64 every Thursday. And also some random stuff the other days of the week. Like tomorrow is probably gonna be the return of the Fire Emblem 8 Sacred Stone randomizer. So you can see me there.
Follow,
and also,
let's go.
My bots are available on YouTube, but I'm planning on uploading a YouTube video soon. It's gonna be a little bit Fire Emblem related, so stay tuned.
Alright, people. This was episode 3 of XOZ Emblem. Thank you all for watching, listening, and supporting the podcast. I've really seen a lot of nice words about it, personally. And I really appreciate every single love we've gotten so far. Thank you all for watching. And I hope I'll see you next in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.